And we are live. What's going on, people? How you guys doing? Little bit of a live commentary for a fight that's coming up very shortly. Mcgregor versus Kash Farooq for the British bantamweight title. Both unbeaten prospects. Should be a great fight, man. Looking forward to it. Not too long to wait now. I believe there's one fight before the main event. We won't commentate on the co-main event. We'll commentate on the main event, but yeah, we can have a chat before the fight starts, and yeah, we'll see where this stream takes us. No pressure, just here to talk some boxing, really. You know how it is. You know how it is. 1 second, lads. Hopefully it's not lagging because I've got the stream open in the background. Okie dokie. One second, lads. Yeah, we've got Ben Haynes in the chat. Shout out to Ben Haynes. Who have I got in this bout? I do make Lee McGregor a favourite, to be honest with you. I think he looks the more slightly polished fighter. Looks bigger to me as well. So I'm going to go with Lee McGregor, but wouldn't really be surprised either way here. Both guys are good prospects. Both guys have looked pretty good so far in their pro careers. So I'm going with Lee McGregor, but not really a confident pick. All I'm really anticipating is a good competitive fight. That's what I'm looking for here. And it should be a good one, man. Should be a good one. One second, lads. I'm just got a few things open in the background. Just make sure I get this right. And by the way, lads, let me know if it is lagging in the background at all, because I have got a stream open, obviously watching this fight. So let me know if it's lagging. Let me know if my sound's okay. Again, you know, I should really have all the technical aspects sorted before a stream, but you know how it is. You know how it is. We don't do that on this side of the on this side of YouTube. We kind of wing it and see what happens. Anyway, let's mute that for now. We don't need to see that yet. That's I believe this is the co-main event. So we won't watch that. We'll just talk some boxing while we wait for the main event. Anyway, yeah, Ben Haynes. Yeah, I answered this already, but yeah, I've got Lee McGregor. Like I said, should be a really good fight. Should be an interesting one, but I've got Lee McGregor. Like I said, looks a bit more polished, a bit more classy, bigger dude as well. So I'm leaning towards him. But like I said, I really do anticipate a really good fight, a good competitive fight. So we'll see how it pans out, man. Should be a good one. I've not really paid attention to any of the cards, so I'm not sure how it's gone. I think Kieran Smith is fighting right now, but he's not fighting anybody of any consequence by looks of it. So, yeah, I'm not really going to pay too much attention to this one. The guy he's fighting's got a good record, but I don't think he's got a knockout. So, yeah, he seems to be there for the taking, to be honest. But yeah. One second. And apparently there's boxing on Channel 5 as well. I think that is Fonseca, that fight. I think Fonseca's fighting. So there's boxing on Channel 5 as well if you're interested. But I think this McGregor-Farooq fight's the best fight of the night. Should be a good one, man. I love domestic fights. When it's evenly matched, two unbeaten guys going at it for domestic honours, it always makes for a good fight. Well, usually anyway. Usually always pans out for a good fight. So I'm expecting something a bit special here. But yeah, in this co-main event, Kieran Smith, he seems to be in control so far. He's fighting a dude by the name of uh, Bevilacqua. Never heard of him, so I'm not really paying attention to the co-main event, like I said. Yeah, Ben Haynes. I did actually see a bit of Paddy Donovan. He looks quite sharp. He looks quite flashy. It's still kind of early, but he's very young, so we'll see how Paddy Donovan gets on. I've heard a bit about Paddy Donovan actually, so definitely one to keep an eye on. And as you say, trained by Andy Lee, which is interesting. Maybe Andy Lee can bring some of that, some of the techniques he learned from Emmanuel Stewart, and he can sort of push them down on Paddy Donovan. But yeah, Paddy Donovan looked okay. Yeah, we've got Stephen Lawler in the chat. Shout out to Stephen Lawler. Nordic Warrior Gaming. Shout out to Nordic Warrior, man. Shout out. Definitely a big fight down in Scotland. No doubt about it. Like I said, I've got Lee McGregor, but should be a good competitive fight. And yeah, I noticed that Paddy Donovan, yeah, very showboaty. Very, I know that's not for for everyone. See, with me and showboating, I think there's a time and a place for it. Like you've mentioned, when it's against a guy who's got no hope, it really loses its impact and it just makes you look like a clown, to be honest. If you're showboating against like an elite guy, it's more impressive in an aspect, but also it can actually throw your opponent off his game and it can be useful. So I'm kind of for and against showboating. But like you say, when it's against a lower level journeyman, it makes you look like a mug, to be honest. It makes you look like a mug. Yeah, we've got Minimax Boxing in the chat. Shout out to Minimax. And again, check out Minimax's channel. Check out Nordic Warrior's channel. He's got a gaming channel, but also his regular channel, Nordic Warrior. So check out their channels. Would definitely recommend them. Yeah, exactly, Nordic. That's what I'm saying, man. Showboating against a dangerous guy, I can accept that. But yeah, not a guy who's there to lose, basically. Stephen Lawler, he's not a fan of showboating at all. I can get that. I really can. Again, I'm kind of halfway down the line on it in regards to showboating. Another thing with showboating as well, it can actually trick fans into, thinking a certain guy's doing better than he is in a fight. Best example I can think of off the top of my head was Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury's showboating kind of led people to believe that fight was a lot more one-sided than it actually was. I still think Tyson Fury won the fight, but I think Tyson Fury's showboating in that fight, it kind of made people think Fury did better than he actually did. I mean, I've heard so many people say Tyson Fury schooled Deontay Wilder and things like that, but you don't get dropped twice in a schooling. You don't nearly get knocked out in a schooling. But, maybe the showboating kind of, tricked people into believing that he did school him. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, Ben Haynes. Yeah, Paddy's only 20 years old. Very good amateur. He's certainly got some attributes, man. He looks quite big for the weight, quite wiry, awkward as well. Nice movement, nice hand speed. He's got some good attributes. It'll be interesting to see how he kind of pans out as a prospect. Speaking of Irish welterweight prospects, there was that one dude who I was actually quite impressed with a while back, but he's not looked as good recently. And that was, I think his name's Lewis Crocker. And yeah, he looked okay in his first few fights, but recently not looked as good. Yeah, Stephen Lawler, he says in his opinion, fighters should do their talking outside the ring and go to war inside the ring. Yeah, in an ideal world, man, that's how it should be done. That's how it should be done, no doubt about it. Yeah, Nordic, I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on this one, actually, in the post-fight. I'm expecting a good fight, man. Like I say, when these domestic guys get matched up, when they're both at kind of domestic prospect level, usually makes for good competitive fights. So that's what I expect here. But I believe Lee McGregor's going to have a bit too much. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I like the look of Lee McGregor, actually. He's being moved at a fair pace. Won the Commonwealth title very early on in less than, I think it was like in less than 7 or 8 fights. So Lee McGregor's moving quite quickly. Okay, Ben Haynes. Sven Thornling's fighting as well soon. Who's he fighting? He's fighting what's the dude's name? Is it the German dude? I forgot his name. Is it Dominic Boswell? Maybe. Something like that. I knew he was fighting soon. Because he's quite highly ranked, Sven Hornling. In the light heavyweight division, he's quite highly ranked. Sven Thornling, yeah. Who's he fighting? Yeah, he's fighting Dominic Boswell, yeah. That's a decent fight, actually. That's actually for the interim WBA light heavyweight title. Jesus. That's crazy, man. Never realised that. But yeah, Sven Hornling's quite highly ranked in the light heavyweight division. Decent fight. Yeah, Nordic. Yeah, he lost to Karo Murat. Man, Karo Murat's been around for years, man. Been around the Euro level for a long, long time. Seems like a lifetime ago he fought Nathan Cleverly. And even Bernard Hopkins, man. He fought those guys years ago and he's still knocking about. Just off conversation, I've noticed both Dillian White and Deontay Wilder are in the IFL live chat. It's got to be fake accounts. Got to be fake accounts, man. You'd imagine they're fake accounts anyway. I'm looking through the comments now, actually. Yeah, I saw the Deontay Wilder one. That's definitely fake. Yeah, Nordic, man. Cleverly Murat years ago, man. That was actually a decent fight. That's a decent fight back in the day. Yeah, Murat was always a good Euro level fighter. He always acquitted himself quite well in most fights. To be fair, tough dude as well. He always came to fight. Sorry. See, I think Karo Murat would be ideal for somebody like Joshua Buatsi or even Anthony Yard. Even now, I think those guys need that type of fight. He'd still give those guys, maybe a few rounds, maybe even a few problems with all that experience and toughness. So I think he could still have some use in the light heavyweight division even now. Yeah, what's up, Official Scorecard Boxing? Shout out to Official Scorecard, man. He's got a channel as well. If you get a chance, man, click on Official's channel and check him out, man. Really good stuff. He's been uploading more regularly recently as well, so definitely worth a follow. Yo, 47, what is up, man? How you doing? Jesse Hart versus Joe Smith Jr., possibility for January 11th. Good fight. Very good fight. I think Jesse Hart's good at fringe level in the light heavyweight division. And as we know, Joe Smith Jr., massive puncher, aggressive dude. That should be a good fight because the winner of that fight, I would say, is kind of close to a title shot. So that's a good fight. Really good fight. Top Rank have some good light heavyweights right now. They've got Vodzik, they've got Beterbiev, they've got Gilberto Ramirez. They have Jesse Hart. Looks like they're going to get Joe Smith Jr. for the next fight. They've got some good light heavyweights top rank. They can make some great fights. Hopefully they get made, man. Official, your English is better than a lot of us over here, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Minimax Boxing, yeah, I heard this on Mcgregor's stream. What do you think about Ramirez Postal being in China? Man, that's a weird location, but I do like the fight. I really do like the fight. Victor Postal doesn't really lie down for anybody. You know, he gave Josh Taylor a real fight a year or two back, and I think he'll give Ramirez problems as well. Postal, tall, rangy guy who can fight from distance, but Postal, for a tall, long, rangy guy, can also fight on the inside. So that should be a really good fight, man. Really good fight. But like you say, the location's weird. China? Makes no sense. But, I mean, when does boxing make sense, right? So, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll remember that, Nordic Warrior. When Carl Froch called Barbershop and Arslicker, yeah. Yeah, Unrivaled Boxing Talking News. I thought I'd do a commentary for this fight, man. Why not? I've got some spare time, so I thought I would do one. Just to have a bit of fun, man. It's a decent fight. So I thought I'd fire up a live stream, man. Yeah, 100% Minimax. Victor Postal is he's still a good operator. He's still a top 10 guy in that division. He's very, like I say, very experienced, tall, rangy. He can give a lot of guys in that division problems. I can't really see anybody running through Victor Postal, to be honest. Obviously, I'd favour Taylor in a rematch. I favour Ramirez over him. I would favour Prograis over him. But none of these guys are going to destroy him, in my opinion. I can't really see it. Too good of a fighter for that to happen. Yes, Stephen, 100%. Jose Ramirez, he's a fighter that's really grown on me, actually. Always in good fights, and he's improved a hell of a lot in recent years. I always say this, but I remember watching him on an undercard. I think it was obviously a top-rank undercard years ago, maybe 2016, I want to say. And I was watching his fight, and I was like, do you know what? This guy's okay, but his ceiling's not very high. At best, he could challenge for a world title. Really didn't expect anything from him back then. But he's gone on to improve so much, man. He's improved so much, and he's a handful for anybody, Jose Ramirez. Really good fighter. And his level of competition is a bit underrated as well. He beat Orozco, who was unbeaten. He beat Amir Imam, who's a dangerous puncher. Jose Cepeda, very underrated boxer. And he unified against Maurice Hooker, tall, rangy guy with power. So even Ramirez's competition recently has been okay as well. So, yeah, I've got no problem with Jose Ramirez. I think he's a good fighter. Ben Haynes. Andrew Galotta versus Ray Austin took place in China. Yeah, man. Crazy. Random ass fight to take place in China. Yeah, Stephen Lawler, sorry, that 100%. Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez is a dream fight. One of the dream fights for next year. That would not be a bad fight. That would be impossible for that fight to be bad. Imagine that being a bad fight. I just can't see it happening. Can't see it happening, man. Yeah, Minimax. You never know, though. You never know. Like, Postal, like I said, I think he'd lose to Ramirez, but, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if he beat Ramirez. And maybe even beat Taylor, but I think, I don't think he can do that back-to-back. Crawford versus Postal 2 would be better than the first fight. Yeah, maybe, man. First fight really, well, the original fight really disappointed me. I was expecting a lot more from that fight. 4-7. I wonder who beats Taylor. Seems to be made of iron. Got the promotion behind him and just seems to fight for the full 12 rounds. He'll have to get robbed. Yeah, he'll have to get robbed or get knocked out. One guy who I think people are sleeping on in the super lightweight division is Subriel Matias. And obviously, he beat Maxim Dadashev in obviously tragic circumstances. And maybe that's why people don't really talk about him. But he's not to be messed with. Big dude for the weight, very heavy-handed, good body puncher. He brings very good pressure. That kid is not to be messed with. He could be a future champion in that division. In fact, I kind of expect him to be a future champion in the division. Yeah, Stephen Lawler, I agree, man. Super lightweight right now is one of the best divisions in boxing. One of my favourites as well. I mean, it's delivered two really good fights this year. Ramirez Hooker and obviously Prograis Taylor. Where does the World Boxing Super Series go in 2020? Good question. I mean, the light heavyweight division right now, I mean, it's not as an attractive division to have a World Boxing Super Series in now as it was a few years ago, but still maybe you could do light heavyweight. Middleweight would be pretty cool because I think Canelo Alvarez will move up. I don't think Canelo's going to be a middleweight anymore, and maybe the remaining guys could compete in a World Boxing Super Series. Middleweight would be a good shout. Maybe one of the lighter divisions like super flyweight or flyweight. There's some divisions out there you could do for a World Boxing Super Series. There's some good divisions. Okay, yeah, I heard about that, Nordic Warrior. BBC Scotland, they are showing that fight, Kash Farooq versus Lee McGregor. Yeah, I heard about that. They never put boxing on down here, arseholes. Yeah, Stephen, I agree. I think Matthias is very good. Not so much good technically, but it's just the pressure he brings, man. The power as well. He's heavy-handed. The body work is pretty good as well. Yeah, Unrivaled Boxing Talking News, Superfly would be a great shout for a World Boxing Super Series. That'd be a great shout. 4-7 wants Liam Williams versus Jamal Charlo. Good fight. I'd watch it. Liam Williams has certainly improved at 160. Seems to be punching a lot harder. Is that because of the move up in weight? Is that because of the Dominic Ingle supplements? Who knows? But yeah, Liam Williams is definitely improved at 160. I'd still like to see a bit more, though, till he gets to world level. Maybe Liam Williams could fight someone like Zaletsky next. I think that'd be a good fight for him. But yeah, man, Liam Williams is a good fighter. Okay, Ben Haynes, he says, I wish Lee McGregor was still with Shane McGuigan, but hopefully that doesn't matter and he still wins. Yeah, I never knew I didn't even know he moved from Shane McGuigan, to be honest. So you're more up to date than me. Kash Farooq's accent is hilarious. It's like Khan with a Glaswegian twang. I've never heard the dude speak. I've just seen him fight a couple of times. He looks okay, man. He looks okay. But I think, like I say, I think Lee McGregor's a bit more classy in there. But we'll see what happens. Speaking of Jamal Charlo, who was it? He was mentioned earlier on. 4-7 mentioned Jamal Charlo. I'd like to see Jamal Charlo versus Chris Eubank Jr. I keep on talking about that fight, but if both guys get through their next fight, they're on the same card. If both guys win, there's no reason why Jamal Charlo versus Eubank Jr. shouldn't happen next year. That'd be a great fight. And I think Eubank Jr. would give Jamal Charlo a lot of problems. I really do. I know a lot of people aren't high on Eubank Jr. I'm not saying he's like an elite level guy, but Eubank Jr.'s got the style to really trouble Charlo, in my opinion. Because like Jamal Charlo's not a Billy Joe Saunders. He's not fleet-footed. He's not elusive, and he's not as physically imposing as George Groves. He's kind of straight up and down, to be honest. You know, jab, right hand, left hook. There's not really much else to him. If Eubank Jr. can get on his chest, then I think Jamal Charlo's in for a really hard night. So I'd love to see that fight, man. Yeah, exactly, Unrivaled, bruv. That super flyweight one. What you mentioned there, Ioka, Estelada, Nietes, Chocolatito, Rungvisai, Ancajas, Pelicte, and Quadras. That's a sick tournament. That's a very good tournament. Who are we picking for that one then? I think the favourites have got to be Ioka. I'd say Ioka and Estrada are the two guys who I would make as favourites, but Nietes has a chance. Even Roman Gonzalez could have a Indian summer in his career like Daenerys did, and maybe he could go far. It's a great tournament, man. It's a great tournament. Let me know if you want to get on McGregor, by the way. If you do, you're more than welcome. If not, no harm done, man. Yeah, and that's without Yafai. See, I didn't even think about Yafai. I think those names you mentioned are better, to be honest. I think I'd rather have those names than Cal Yafai, even though he's got a belt, which he'll lose soon if he fights somebody with a pulse. Yeah, Minimax, Saul Ringvasai. I think he's still got. I think he's still got something left in the tank. I felt his game plan was very odd against Estrada in the rematch. When he reverted to type in the last few rounds, he actually had more success. But he can certainly come again. Stephen Lawler. I don't want to talk about Charles Martin anymore. Yeah, you do. We all know Stephen Lawler loves a bit of Charles Martin, aka Clarissa Shields. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. I don't like talking about Clarissa Shields. Yeah, man, Israel Gonzalez, who actually beat Cal Yafai in Monaco. Yeah, that guy got horribly robbed. Horribly robbed. Absolute joke. Absolute fucking joke. That was one of the worst robberies. Was it last year? I think it was last year. But yeah, that was one of the worst robberies of last year. Cal Yafai versus Israel Gonzalez. Smash the like, lads, by the way. Definitely helps the channel out. Apparently. Yeah, we are kind of close to the main event now. So we're around 7 of 10 in the co-main event. So we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Once the fight starts, we'll start commentating, but not really going to commentate on this co-main event. Doesn't look very interesting. Oh yeah, Nordic, 100%, mate. The World Boxing Super Series has been arguably the best thing to happen to boxing in the last 2-3 years, man. Some great fights. The Cruiserweight tournament was amazing. Even for the Super Middleweight tournament, we had a couple of good fights. Eubank Groves, Callum Smith, both big fights over here. This season in the Bantamweight tournament has been amazing. The Super Lightweight tournament, amazing. Even the Cruiserweight tournament this time around hasn't been bad. A bit disjointed with certain aspects. Obviously, Briedis Glowatsky and what happened there, and the robbery of Briedis Givor. But yeah, even the Cruiserweight tournament this time around has been good. So, and we have Mark in the stream. What's going on, man?
Hello.
Looking forward to this fight. Should be a good one.
Yeah, it's a very nice style matchup. I mean, this could either be a war or a boxing match. Don't know what to expect from it.
No, neither do I. I'm leaning towards Lee McGregor, but he's
Farooq can cause some issues.
Yeah, he can. He's I think he's got that British title outright already, man. So he's been active as well, Farooq. He's been very active, so maybe he's got a bit more momentum on his side. But should be a great one.
Looking good in this fight here as well. Like, it's crap, but he's looking all right.
Yeah, I've not paid any attention to it, man. I can't lie.
Belovac has been around for a while. He's actually a very tough guy to look good against.
Yeah, is Kieran Smith from down there in Scotland? I think he is, isn't he? Yeah.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is, man. Pretty sure he is. Any fights tonight? I don't think there is, you know.
Nah.
I don't think there is. Nah, nothing on. There's some boxing on Channel 5 as well, you know.
Yeah, isn't it?
Fonseca.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Apparently, there's a good fight on that card, but I've not seen it. So, like, waiting for this shit to start, man. Yo, we've got BKFC tonight. Artem Lobov versus Leon Knight. I want to say, fucking hell.
I don't know, man. What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ. Fucking hell. Yeah,
It's
that bare
fake
knuckle
bare
fucking
knuckle.
shit, man. Yeah, it's bullshit, innit? I was expecting a lot more from it. I was watching that Paulie fight. It was fucking trash. Absolute
Yeah,
shit.
but that's like a bad example of it. But listen, the whole fucking thing, I watch some of the guys are decent, but like it's not real bare knuckle. They've got like pads and they've got like wraps and they've got like concussion underneath their wraps and everything. Like they're protecting their hands a bit more than they should. Like when I grew up doing it and I was like when I was like 9 years old and shit, man, I'm telling you right now. There was none of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look very authentic. That's one thing I took from it as well. It doesn't look authentic at all. I can't really see it. I can't see it catching on. I really can't. I think it's already the hype's dying already. To be honest. Okay, yeah, Kieran Smith. He's from Livingston. I thought he was from down there, but yeah, fuck bare
What do you
knuckle,
mean
man.
up there?
Yeah, up there. Sorry, depends on your perspective, I guess. But yeah, up there.
Wow, though.
Fucking hell.
He's pretty much
Nah,
saying Scots are below him.
no. It depends on what way you're looking at it. As in, like, I knew what I meant. I didn't mean it from that perspective.
So when I jumped in, you were talking about the World Boxing Super Series.
Yeah, that
God bless the
tournament.
World Boxing Super Series. God bless it.
Yeah, shout out to Calla Sowland, man, and whoever's involved in that shit because it's been
He
fucking
came up
amazing.
with that one day, guaranteed, when he went to the gym. He was deadlifting on his steroids that he uses, and then he went out and he went for a party, and there was about 14 hookers lined up on like his table, right? 5,000 minimum, and he was sniffing cocaine out of their holes. And when he got to the very last one, he was like, "This is tough. It's like a tournament." And then it hit him. It hit him. He's like, "I need to make a World Boxing Super Series with a Muhammad Ali trophy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the best fights on and all about the type of shit you'd say when you're stoned out of your head. The difference is he's never not stoned out of his head on coke, so he carried it through. Pretty much
Yeah,
what happened.
yeah, Calla Sowland, man. He
God
has
bless him.
done. Yeah, he's done some good shit for boxing. He's done some good stuff. Although, as a promoter these days, he's not great, but he's
He's
one of the
not a great
masterminds.
promoter, but hell, man, like it, all of these promoters should have done this, and he did it.
Yeah, that is true.
And let's be real, he's doing the one thing we need in boxing. He's creating the best fights in the sport right now.
He is. Yeah, you can't argue
If
with that.
if you look at my poll right now, bro, the first and second place for fight of the year on my poll are the two finals from the World Boxing Super Series.
And rightly so.
Last year, Canelo Golovkin 2, yeah? That got fight of the year, and that was not a better fight than Dorticus Gassiev. I don't care what any man tells me, it was not better than Dorticus Gassiev.
I think I'd agree. You know.
And it was not better than Usyk Bradis, and that's the
No,
honest
it
truth.
wasn't better than Usyk Bradis. No, it wasn't better than that fight.
Yeah, so there you go. And where did that come from? The World Boxing Super Series. I mean, they are putting on so far back to back. Like for me, my own personal fights of the year. Like this year, Nanido Donaire versus Inoue is my fight of the year. It is. Last year, mine was Gassiev Bradis, Gassiev Dorticus.
Yeah,
If if
I can't argue with that.
if they had have made Dorticus Bradis and they had gotten it on this year, it could have been the fight of the year. But next year, don't look at that. That's already a leading candidate for fight of the year next year.
Oh yeah, no, 1,000%, man. And if it is to happen again next year for World Boxing Super Series, which I hope it will do, what tournament, what division? Sorry, do you want? Obviously, Super Fly.
Superfly,
I think that's the
Superfly.
obvious one.
I want Superfly. Unfortunately, we can't get 154 because the PBC own that.
Yeah,
168 possibly again. I know some people wouldn't like it. I don't want to see another, but I'd love to see another 168. But I'd love to see them have Billy Joe in there. I'd love to
yeah,
see Canelo enter the tournament. I'd love to see Callum Smith in the tournament. And I'd
can't.
like to see if they could maybe get another champion involved.
Yeah, man. Like 168 now is actually more healthy than it was when they originally done it. So it does make sense to go over that again, to be honest. I definitely watch it.
175 will always be enjoyable because the fights you can make in that tournament, no matter what, are good. Like I can give you opening rounds of Callum Johnson versus Joe Smith Jr.
Yeah,
I
that's
can give
crazy.
you Beterbiev versus, it doesn't matter really. Oh, Beterbiev versus Pascal, whatever. Bivol Vojtik.
Jesus, yeah. Fucking hell, that's a great fight. Man, that's a great tournament. Light heavyweight would still work. Um, like even middleweight now, because I think like Canelo's moving up. He's not going to go back down to middleweight.
I
Like
mean,
middleweight
middleweight's
now.
really nice, but like Charlo won't enter it, but like Andrade will.
I
Andrade
think
would.
Golovkin would now because he's the zone. Well, would he?
Nah, because how many fights has he got left in the bag?
For
Well,
he could do it.
I'd like to see Derevianchenko, Andrade, Golovkin. I'd like to see Charlo enter it. If he did in a perfect world, it'd be nice to see. Maybe Matty Kordobov, Eubank.
Yeah,
Billy Joe should step back down into that
yeah.
division,
I was going to say that. Yeah.
and then you'd need one more fighter. I mean,
I mean, the last guy you could pick anybody, man. Lim, you can't make the weight anymore.
I'm trying
Um,
to think of a good prospect at middleweight, like the French lad.
I
You
know who
know,
you mean.
yeah,
Yeah, I know who you mean. And Billy,
yeah,
yeah, he looks decent. That'd be a good tournament. There's loads of divisions, man. But like you say, like certain divisions you can't do it because of the promotional issues.
yeah.
That's the
I
thing,
wouldn't.
though.
130 would be good. Oscar Valdez has moved into the division. Miguel Berchelt, Jamal
Yeah,
Herring. Like they're all with Top Rank, aren't they?
they are. They all at least have ties to top rank. Yeah.
So that'd be nice to see if they would do that. Maybe 122. Ray Vargas, Emmanuel Navarrete, and Danny Roman. I'm sure you can get all those guys involved.
Ooh, yo, that actually makes sense. 122, Akhmadaliev. That's a good tournament.
Akhmadaliev, that's another good guy in there. You could get Julio Ceja, who may have just lost to like Rigondeaux at the bottom of the tournament, like like they had with Payano and they had with Ryan Martin. Like
Mm,
there's some good fillers in there. Um, yeah, that's a good one. You could also do you could definitely do any of the lower weights. Like you could do 108. 108 would be a phenomenal tournament. I'm just saying, like it really would be. I can think of a few fights in there that are tasty burgers right now. Like Soto, he's having cracking fights, right?
yeah.
You can put Angel Acosta in there. So you can put Angel Acosta and Soto, and they can have a rematch, right? And then you can put in Felix Alvarado, Ken Shiro, Koyaguchi, Canizales,
Canizales, man.
Heno, and Baladeres.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe that hype in Canizales. I've been watching him. I've actually been looking at him recently. That kid's
You
good.
mean my hype in Canizales?
Yeah, that kid's good, you know.
I'm the one-man fan club of Carlos
He can
Canizales. I'm
do a bit of
telling everyone
everything, man.
he's
He can do a bit of
unreal,
everything.
fam.
He's good. I can see why you like him, man. He's definitely one to watch. And he can move up a couple of weights, I reckon.
Big, isn't he?
Yeah. Because he could easily go to
112.
five.
112 would be nice, though.
He would, 112. Even 115,
Martinez,
man.
Delakian, Mutherlane, Tanaka.
Yeah. Yeah, 112, yeah, 112, yeah. Delakian, McLean, yeah. Yeah, that's a good tournament. All of these, they're all makeable, though, because these little divisions, the pay packets are not as big. So it's
It's not.
more, yeah, easier to do.
I'm trying to think. Like I would like to see 126, but like Russell ain't gonna do jack.
Gary once a year, Russell. Yeah, exactly, man.
Tournament will take 5 years. So I mean, he's not gonna enter. You've got Shakur and Warrington. I think both those guys would probably enter.
Yeah.
Jianzhu, Santa Cruz has moved up, so that division's kind of opening up. They could put Michael Conlon in the tournament and Big Tug Tug,
Hmm.
Niambiar. And Jesse
Yeah,
Magdaleno, maybe.
yeah, I'd accept that.
It's not bad. It's not a great tournament though when you think about it in comparison to what we're
No,
talking about.
it's not. It's not. We'd watch it, but yeah, it'd be a bit of a, you know, second
Like
second best prize
the
kind of.
reason I would love 154, Del, right? Hear me out. Is because the fights that can be made in that tournament are actually sick. They are
Yeah,
actually sick because the problem is like if they just put the champions in and you put Harrison, you put J Rock, you put Jaime, right, and then you put in Jamel, right. That's four fighters right off the bat. You put Jarrah Horde in there, you put Kelbrook in there, you put Sergio Garcia in there, and that tournament is lit. And I've still got one more person to go. And you could put Lara in there, you could put Castano in there, you could put Lubin in there, you could even put Madrimov in there.
yeah, or even
That
Michelle
tournament
Sari. Yeah,
is sick.
yeah, 100%. That's a sick tournament. But like that's the thing though. Like I'm going to use an example. I know it's not the World Boxing Super Series, but PBC, right? I've heard a lot of talk about the PBC are going to make their own belts. Like, why not the PBC make trophies where they actually make a tournament in these divisions where they have all the fighters? So welterweight, there's no reason why they can't do an official four-man tournament and maybe have a trophy at the end of it. Do you know what I mean? Or super lightweight, or sorry, super welterweight. There's guys they can do this with, but like boxing, man, it seems so easy to like fucking make the fights. It seems so easy to do the routes are obvious, man, but these promoters just want to long things out. Just
Oh,
milk it,
it's
man. They milk it.
ridiculous, man. It really is. I mean, also, like, someone I didn't think of for that 160 tournament was actually Ryoto Murata. I didn't think of
Yeah,
him. Like, I can actually change up a few things. Like, Cesare Meta, he's meant to be fighting Golovkin, so
yeah.
put him in there. Liam Williams, he's been looking very good at middleweight.
He's been smashing people up.
He's been
Fucking hell.
wrecking them. He's been on that sheep steroids right there.
He's been on that fucking Ingle special diet,
Oh yeah,
man.
oh yeah, man, he has. I mean, I'll be honest with you. With the changes that have taken place at cruiserweight, I wouldn't mind seeing the tournament again. I know that's crazy, but hear me out. The winner of the tournament
Hmm.
of this one doesn't enter, and the
Yep.
loser does, like Dorticus, right? So let's say Dorticus loses to Breedis, right? And Glavatsky enters the tournament again. Then you've got Egorov, Gulamarian. You throw in Makabu into the mix
Good shout.
and Lorena,
Good shout.
and that's the tournament.
That's a good idea, you know. Or even you could put a Tishchenko in there or someone like that. Like there's
You
names out
could
there,
put
man.
Tishenko in there. You could put Alexei Papin in there, and you've got fights.
100%, man. That's a sick tournament. Like cruiserweight, it's always going to work, man, because the fights are there. Like they're
The-
always going to be good fights.
As long as Lawrence Okoli doesn't enter the tournament, I'm cool with it. It's grand. I want
Yeah,
to see
look,
Lawrence Okoli move up to heavyweight and fight Deontay Wilder. They're the same fucking size. Make it happen.
Nordic wants Dorticos Sakoli. Yeah, Dorticos will smash him up, man. He'd level him.
Yeah, like he is the worst fight possible for Okoli.
Yeah, I like Dorticos, man. He comes to bring it. No fucking about. He just comes to fight. I like Dorticos.
He's a 2 out of 10.
He comes
Do you
to
know what
fight.
I mean by that? 2 out of 10 punches. The 1-2.
Yeah, that is true. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. But he's aggressive. He hits hard. He's a good watch. I think he's improved a bit as well. He has improved. Well, certainly in terms of stamina and cardio, he's got better from that perspective. And he's a handful, man. He's definitely a handful. Yeah, Stephen Lawler, that's a good shout. DAZN could do a heavyweight tournament outside of the champions. Yeah, I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't be mad at it. To be honest, I really wouldn't be mad. We're nearly at the main event. They're just doing the verdict for this Kieran Smith fight. So nearly there, lads. Nearly there. Expecting a good fight, man.
I'd actually like a nice prospect tournament as well, by the way.
That's what
Winner
I'm
gets
saying.
made mandatory for a world title. Like, let's say a heavyweight, yeah?
Yeah.
They just all say, fuck it. Winner gets a world title shot, right? Mandatory for any of the belts. Doesn't matter. Whatever one's up first happens, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Hergovich, Dubois. It's not going to happen, but you get me. Hergovich, Dubois, Tony Yoka. That's already sick. It's already sick. Doesn't matter now. Effie Ajagba,
Yep.
Arslanbek Makhmadov,
Yep.
Petr Milas,
Yep.
Bakoli.
Yep.
And then I need one more guy. So who am I going to stick in there?
Ivan
Jalalov.
Dixon. Oh, Jalalov. Yeah, Jalalov.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's an amazing tournament. That is like all these
That's
tournaments.
probably better than any fucking tournament you can think of.
Yeah, because prospects, when you match these prospects, especially at heavyweight, man, always great fights. Always
And
great.
you know what? They'll not one of those fights goes the distance.
No. 100%. Especially like guys like Makhmudov, kill or be killed, man. Like all of these guys are fucking savage. And somebody in the chat, 1 second, who was it? I think it was 4-7. He asks, thoughts on Arslanbek Makhmudov, absolute monster. He's the guy that lifted Beterbiev on his shoulders. I agree with Nordic's point, basically. Hits very hard, aggressive, but he is quite limited. But he's a problem. He's a big fucking
Who's asking about Makhmadov?
4-7.
Okay, so he's been taking his time, and they're planning to take their time with him. And I like that they are planning to. This is from Mark Ramsey, his trainer. They don't want to rush him. They want to make him get a little bit more experience as he goes. He's defensively lapsing, but what he lacks in defense, he makes up in sheer rape ability. I mean, the dude's an absolute monster. He hits like a mule. He is so aggressive. Every punch he hits you with, whether it's a jab, an uppercut, a hook, it can take your head off. It's kind of like Beterbiev in that way, but he's a lot less skilled. His timing ain't great. His feet are very slow. But as long as he's in the ring with you, he can knock you out.
Yeah, man, that dude looks like he belongs in a fucking horror movie. Honestly, that guy is fucking.
What you call a horror movie, I call my wet dreams.
Oh.
This is my guy. But yeah, no. I don't think he'll become a world. He can, obviously, heavyweight boxing, and he does have that enough power to do that. He does. But
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's good enough, or will ever be good enough to be the number one in the division.
No, neither do I. To be honest with you, like the main guys, like there's glaring flaws that they could exploit. Imagine like Makhmudov against Wilder, for example. That low fucking guard, open guard,
Wilder
straightforward.
keep throwing that right, and he's got no head movement. Wilder will land all day on that. But never mind Wilder. I'm going to go with a prospect here. Hergovich will piece him apart. He will outbox him at range. He will time him, and he will take his head off.
4-7 in the chat. As the great Bill Burr would say, Arslanbek Makhmudov is unrapeable. 100%. 100%.
How do you rape that guy? How do you do it? Do you go in with a crane, or
George Michael in the chat? We've got George Michael. Shout out to George Michael.
Did you ever dance again, George?
We're out here resurrecting folk. He's saying Makhmudov beats all of them. I mean, we'll see, man. He's got a lot to work on, like Nordic says, but he's an interesting prospect. Hits mad hard, aggressive, big dude.
Put him in there with Jalalov. Let's get it on, boys.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this fight is kind of soon. I'm just paying half attention to it. I'm going to quickly get a drink, before this shit starts. 1 second.
Yeah. You're left with me, you degenerates. Also, smack the like button. It's at 11. I want to see it reach 16. Come on, boys. Smack the like. No Cap Boxing says, salute, is this an LDBC channel? Do I sound like I'm a member of the LDBC, my guy? Have you heard any fighters that... I don't know, have you ever... I can't believe that. Yeah, Lee McGregor fight coming up next. I'm gonna win on points, boys. Exactly. Exactly. How's things going, guys? Nordic, how are you, sir? How is everybody? Looking forward to this fight, man. Yo, smack the like button, boys. Come on. Help a guy out. Come on, help him out. You know, every time you hit the like button, it helps promote the growth and visibility of his channel. And that's very important. You guys should know that. There's 20 of you watching with 12 likes. Smack it. Smack it as hard as you can. I want you to smack that like button like it's Clarissa Shields. I got McGregor. I've heard it's a very good fight, Ben. I'm not watching it, unfortunately. I should, but I'm going to rewatch it later. I'm much more interested in this, and then I'll watch the Farning fight later. Versus Colin. Come on, guys. We need to get a couple more likes up there, yeah? Hello, my friend. George Michael, Arsenal has uppercut on back foot going back, right hand going forward, chin, attitude, reach. He has not been chin tested. Watched all of his fights, none of his opponents can punch, and he hasn't been caught cleanly yet. Ben Haynes wants to know, is anyone watching the Farning fight? We should be, but I'm not, my guy.
We are back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back, man.
Oh,
Ben Haynes wants us to watch the Farning fight because apparently.
Yeah, it's a few rounds in now, I think, to be fair.
I'm gonna rewatch it later. Like, that's what I've chosen this card, and then I'll watch that one later. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, I'll watch the other Channel 5 card on demand or something. Apparently that was a good fight on that card, so I'll catch up on that as well. You want to hear this dude's accent, actually? 1 second. This Kash Farooq. Nordic was saying about it. 1 second. Yeah, he's just mad. He's like a Glaswegian Amir Khan, how he talks.
Yeah, he is actually. It's so weird.
It's weird, man, isn't it? It's got the weirdest accent, but it's going to be a sick fight, man.
Absolutely, man.
It's better than, listen, let's be honest, man. It's better than a lot of BT main events and Sky main events, to be fair.
What?
This fight.
McGregor Farooq?
Yeah, I'm like Sky regular.
It's better than a lot of next gen main events, yeah.
Yeah. But like fucking I like these type of fights, man. Like
competitive fights?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, MTK soon will get a TV deal. Like, they've already got that golden contract on TV. Like, they'll get some TV dates soon, like proper TV dates. They can't keep on putting it on IFL because they're putting some good fights on. So do I, man. I hope they do. But like, as they grow, man, surely they're going to get a TV deal, man. You'd imagine so.
You would hope so. But
I hope they do well.
Hope so.
Oh yeah, you not? Yeah, I know why. Yeah, here we go. We are nearly. I think they're introducing them now. Yeah, that's a packed house, man.
Yeah, good crowd, man. Lee McGregor's bringing in fans. Fuck.
Yeah, for both of these dudes have been getting a fair bit of hype as well, man. So
deserved. They're both fighting well.
And they're taking a risk, man, early on.
That's what I'd love to see, man.
But the thing is, man, like the loser,
and all these prospects need real fast, though. You know, all these prospects, yeah, they need to learn from Groves and the Gale.
Yes, 100%. Like the Gale was fine after that loss. He came back, won a world title.
If you're competitive in a very good fight, look at Joshua White.
Yep,
It can make your career.
100%. Even to a lesser extent, Eubank, Billy Joe. Lesser extent, I know, but still, before they were world champions, could have waited, but they took it at that time. If you're good enough, you're good enough, man.
That's it.
A loss doesn't necessarily fucking define your career, man. People need to get rid of that mindset. Yeah, Lee
Someone in the
McGregor.
OFL chat says if McGregor isn't halal for Farouk, I'll touch him. It's a great comment, man. Yeah, that's a nice actual robe, that, man.
Yeah. They got a nice MTK have got good presentation as well for people who don't
For a
have TV
small
days.
company.
Yeah.
Well, they're not small, are they? They're like the largest management company in boxing. But
Yeah.
it is good presentation, to be fair, for such. It's quite a cheap setup, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, they make the
Like
most of it, but
it's the same thing you see at a nightclub now. They'll come on. Let's be real. It's just
yeah, it
got one
is.
back and light and a couple smoke machines in it, and then just a ramp. That's all it is, mate.
That is true.
They're doing this proper. They're doing this the Marbella way, aren't they?
Yes, sir. Need a few fucking gunshots in the crowd now. We'll be fucking sorted.
Look at some of these guys who are just standing there with their little VIP passes, thinking they're all the business. They're looking like geek.
Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired, yeah, of all these fucking boxers coming into this song, this Freed by Desire. Freed by Desire. Fucking terrible entrance, man.
I know what I'd be walking to.
What would you be walking into?
I Come Blood by Cannibal Corpse.
I don't know what I'd come into, you know? That's a good shout, by the way.
Sick song, man.
What would I come into? I don't know, man. I've thought about this a lot for random reasons, but I don't know. Kind of my mind changes.
When I was younger, it used to be really cheesy. It was always a cheesy fucking, like, whatever. But, like, as I got a little bit older, I'm like, yeah, I Come Blood by Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
Because, like, one, it's very aggressive. And it gets either that or probably, or Schism by Tool.
I've not heard that, but I can't lie. I'll give it a listen though. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
4-7. Anthony Fowler ruined this song, 100%. Fucking idiot, man. Yeah, Klitschko's ring walk was sick. Stephen. Vladimir.
Just
Yeah.
so you know, bets. I'm making my prediction now. McGregor wins by stoppage. On the betting lines, the betting lines have closed on McGregor to win via stoppage.
Mm.
So there you go, guys. Fights. That's the fight now.
Fleemus Lofi walk out to Long Live the Queen. Fucking hell. The way George Michael,
If
I
said
like
that
the
to
way you
me,
make me
bro,
feel.
that's so offensive.
George Michael saying the way you make me feel. Sorry. Fucking
The
hell.
way you're making me feel. Do you know what would be really good though? If someone were to actually come out to Faith by George Michael. And they were like, and they came out in a full pink robe, and they were just like, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I bet you Dave Allen would do something like that.
Yeah, he
Like,
probably would.
I'm surprised he never came out to more songs that I would have liked to see him come out to. Like, I would have liked to see him come out to Taylor Swift songs and everything, like We're Never Getting Back Together and shit.
Yeah, you could see it, man. He's a fucking oddball. Yeah,
I'd rather see that than some of these like cheesy ass. Like, do you know what I mean? Because there's just so many guys coming out to Remember the Name by Fort Minor. This is 10%
man.
luck, 20% pain, or what? Shut up, or
I
hit
always
him
used
up.
to, yeah. I always used to fucking remember that song from like terrible YouTube montages back in like 2008. Fucking Fort Minor. Jesus.
Oh man, how many Call of Duty,
Yeah.
like COD 4 montages had that song? How many? Like 90% of them, and the other 10% was what? Oh, what's the name of that song? Devour by Shinedown. Day in, day in, day in, day in, take it up, down, down. Fuck's sake. I remember, oh my god, man, 2008 through 10. There was 5 songs on YouTube. There was 5.
The Rouge
There was
Sandstorm. Yeah, McGregor's a lot bigger, you know. He's a lot bigger.
I like the way you're like, yo, McGregor's a lot bigger, you know, man. That looks like me next to you.
They are they look a weight class apart, innit?
2, actually.
Yeah. This is going to be a sick fight, man.
No, it's not. This is going to be a stoppage to Lee McGregor.
Yeah, I've got Lee as well.
He's going to beat the shit out of him, man. Watch. Look at Farooq. He's done already. Right, we're off, guys. Do you want to commentate on this, Dal?
Yeah, just play it by ear, man. Farooq trying to, you know, he's moving his head a little bit, herky-jerky, trying to jab to the body. Neither guy has landed anything of consequence as of yet. Seeing each other out.
Scoring blows 1 up to Farooq. The jab to the body landed.
Yeah, he's going for that shot right away, getting low. Nice bit of head movement from Farooq. McGregor puts a few shots together, but mainly misses. Yeah, nice upper body movement from Farooq. Yeah, he's trying to make his physical presence felt. Good stuff from McGregor, forcing him back. Not much landed. I think a left hook did, but there you go, McGregor. I think,
that was a dirty use of his shoulder there.
Yeah, I noticed that. Almost a bit Josh Taylor-esque. You know, Josh Taylor uses that shoulder.
Pushes it in, and as he pops the guy off, he lands a hook.
That's better from McGregor. Starting to let his shots go a bit.
Starting to find the target a bit more.
Both guys are, you know,
it's a good boxing match.
Yeah, it's not your typical first round. It's a bit happening.
Not really much of a feel out here.
No. Farooq's nice head movement, but clinching now. Yeah, bit of dirty boxing. Close first round so far.
Ooh, both those guys are getting dirty in the clinch. Ref having to have a word. He had a word with Farooq over the elbow, but like McGregor started the elbows.
You'd imagine as this fight goes on, like those physical clinches it's gonna sap Farooq. You'd imagine fighting the bigger man.
The other thing that may sap him is how much he's going out to get back in.
Yeah.
And the one thing I don't like about it is even though he's got good head movement, when he's going back, you'll notice that his head doesn't move. He keeps it in whatever position it is as he starts to move backwards.
Yeah. See that nice right hand McGregor landed a second ago?
Yeah, it was pretty good before the rugby tackle.
Yeah. I think McGregor shaded this round, but not much in it.
Yeah, it's tight. You could pick either one. That's a swing.
Yeah, I felt, I'd give
it to McGregor. I'd give it to McGregor, but if someone had Farooq, I wouldn't be mad because Farooq made him miss quite a bit more. And I felt like he dictated a lot of the pace in the beginning. But McGregor, like, he may have won on just, like, shots landed.
Yeah, I think he landed a few for quality shots that were there probably came from McGregor, but Farooq landed some good body shots. Well, good body jabs, I should say. But a good first round, man.
Yeah, it's a nice one. McGregor just won that round, but it was very nice. One thing McGregor needs to do is stop loading up on that hook so heavily. He's trying to use it too much as he comes in.
Yeah.
He needs to set it up off the jab and disguise it. Or he needs to use it on the counter. As Farooq comes in with that jab to the body, he needs to be ready to pop the jab and then boom into the hook. Because the guy's going back in a straight line. Or he could hook and then go into it too straight away and catch him as he goes backwards.
Yeah, and as Like McGregor, he needs to be looking for if Farouk keeps jabbing to that body, maybe he needs to try and sneak that little uppercut in there as Farouk kind of falls in, because Farouk falls in quite a lot. I'm watching him now. He kind of falls in with his head on centre line. An uppercut's there for him, I think, if he times it for McGregor.
Yeah, but I don't think he's looking to throw an uppercut at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think the shot's there though.
He's trying to punch down instead of punch up.
Yeah.
He's fighting He's fighting tall instead of long.
Yeah. Like Farouk's fighting in a crouch, isn't he? Almost like he's kind of low center of gravity and kind of making a hard target, hard to hit clean.
Oh, good shot from Galahad in a way. Poof.
Oh, McGregor comes back. Nice long right hand. Nice little exchanges.
It was a good bit of work there from both men.
Yeah. McGregor clinches. They reset. And they're punching again. Oh, Farouk. Nice little combo.
Right, left, right hook.
Yeah. Both guys landed. Good jab from McGregor. This is a good fight. Yeah, neither guy's going to have it easy, man.
It's a good boxing match, man. And it's dirty at the same time, and there's some good punches. There's good action all across.
Ooh. Close round, man. Good movement from Farouk. Do you know what this fight reminds me of?
What's that?
In a poor man's version of Prograis Taylor. In certain aspects. In certain aspects, not as clean. There's a lot more clinching in this fight, but how McGregor fights and how good shot from Farouk. Or did it land? I don't think it really landed. But
where were you in this round, man?
15 seconds left, 14, 13, 12.
Jesus. Are we watching on the same stream?
IFL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 15 seconds behind you.
Oh shit. Trying to refresh it. It's round's ended now. Look, we've got Lewis Quartz in the chat. Shout out to Lewis. L Dog's in the chat as well. AA. It's just finished round 2, AA. I've got it one round apiece. I felt Farouk won the second round.
That second round was very tight.
Yeah, I felt Farouk landed the better though, innit? Like that right hook, that right hand, left hook.
That combination stole them because they were all beautiful shots that landed cleanly. And then he got the slips in underneath the hook from McGregor.
I'm trying to... Farouk's awkward as fuck, man. He's tricky, man.
You're saying Prograis. I'm saying a bit more like Galahad.
Yeah, he's like an aggressive Galahad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good shout, actually. Yeah, Nordic saying, why is McGregor standing toe-to-toe with a shorter fighter with quicker hands? Yeah, he needs to try and establish that jab.
I'm at the start of my round, like 250.
Yeah, same. 247, 246, 245.
Yeah, you're second ahead now.
Yeah, that's cool. I think McGregor's finding it a bit hard to get his timing right. Oh, good left hook by Farouk.
That was a beautiful shot.
He's like a weird mix of fucking Sean Porter, Kid Galahad, and God knows what.
I don't know what he is, man, but he's interesting.
Yeah, man. That overhand, good shots from, good one punch from McGregor.
He was about to follow that up with a left uppercut there when the guy went down.
Yeah. There's the uppercut from McGregor, yeah.
Finally, but it was very close.
Couldn't
get any leverage on it.
That overhand right is there for Farooq. He brings it up from low, and he goes over McGregor's low jab hand. Nice. A lot of work in the clinch now. It's a bit of a dirty fight, but it's interesting. I like how Farooq is still trying to get a hand free, though, in the clinch and try and work in. See what I mean? He's trying to throw in the clinch.
He's always training. Oh, that was a nice
left
1-2 to the body. And then the left hook. He actually landed that 2 on the body there, Dale, as well, going in.
McGregor's trying to fire back here. Both are clinching now. Oh, good shots out of a clinch by Farooq. Oh, yeah, Farooq seems to be hitting a bit harder.
He also seems to be landing cleaner. And his defense is nicking these rounds for me as well. And his aggression. He seems to be the one. Oh, beautiful exchange of hooks from both men, man.
That short right hand of Farooq's, man. He shortens that shot up really well from close.
What is Lee McGregor doing?
He's fighting a terrible fight so far. He's fighting Farooq's fight. Like
Nordic said.
Yeah.
Why on earth would you stay inside the pocket with such a short fighter?
Yo, he's losing his shape badly, McGregor.
I feel like he's trying to just drain him.
Yeah. That overhand right can't miss from Farooq. That low jab hand, man, from McGregor.
That's
that
a
low left
Farooq
hand.
round, man.
Yeah. Farooq, 2-1 Farooq on my card.
Same.
Yeah, he needs to fix that jab hand, bro. He needs to get that to his chin because he's getting caught.
I have a 29-28 right now.
Yeah, man, this is an enthralling fight. It's engaging.
You wouldn't be looking at this thinking McGregor's the favourite, would you?
No. He's totally lost his shape in the last 2 rounds. I think he got buzzed slightly in a couple of moments in that round as well, you know. Not hurt, but he felt those shots.
I'm actually thinking to myself, the winner, like, if Farooq looks like he could be a fringe contender already, like, if he's got a good gas tank and a chin, him and Takuma Inoue could be an interesting fight.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Takuma's a tough old boy. Especially, well, he showed that in his last fight against Dubai.
At the start of that round, by the way, Farooq landed 2 jabs to the body and a jab straight on the nose.
Yeah, McGregor's getting pushed back, man.
Yo, Galahad Porter's on fire, man. What is this?
Better shot from McGregor. Nice chopping right hand over his shoulder.
Good head movement again.
Farooq looks also in the clinch, I've noticed. He looks deceptively strong. Good body jab from Farooq. That's like a shotgun jab. Hear that?
No, I don't. Listen with sound on.
It's a good fight, man.
Ooh. Referee should be warning McGregor there.
Some good body work there from Farooq. Oh, he's second best at the minute, McGregor. Missing shots.
Oh my god, this is beautiful defense work from Farooq, Del.
Slips those shots effectively, man. Yeah. Oh, right hand again from Farooq. Yeah, when he punches with McGregor, man, McGregor comes second best. Oh, good body shot. Left hook to the body by Farooq. McGregor trying to come back, but missing.
He's missing everything.
Yeah, body shots again from Farooq. Missing again, McGregor.
Oh my god, Farooq is actually putting on a masterclass here.
Yeah, McGregor needs to change something. I think he needs a round on his bike. Just good left hook by McGregor.
but he got caught with one as
Yeah,
well
he
from
did.
Farouk.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't.
McGregor's pushing that shoulder, and he's actually cut Farouk with his shoulder.
Yeah, on his under his eye.
Yeah, he's
Right eye, yeah.
actually opened that up with his shoulder.
Oh, body shots from Farouk, man. I think he's feeling those shots, McGregor.
Oh yeah, he's look at what he's doing with the shoulder. Farouk's getting pissed off with that.
Oh, another body shot from Farouk. Good right hand by McGregor. But Farouk doesn't seem too
Took it.
affected. He looks deceptively strong in the clinch as well, Farouk. He's kind of not as strong, but for a smaller dude, he's not getting manhandled. Will this cut play an impact, though?
It might do.
We'll have a look at it in the corner. Let's have a close look.
It was not opened up by a punch. That was opened up by the shoulder to the eye. And
Yeah,
he's
Nordic, yeah.
that's 3-1 for me.
3-1 is, yeah, I agree. I can't see how you can have it any other way. I mean, you could have it 4-0, but I felt McGregor won the first. But look at these guys playing. Hey, hey, baby! Look at these guys, man. Fucking hell.
You can tell MTK is on by an Irishman.
You can't lie. You get hyped when that comes on in the club, though, innit?
I wanna know if you'll be my sket.
Yeah, Nordic. McGregor's wasting a lot of energy by missing, man. Thinking he's around on his jab, regain composure, try and nick around.
Did you notice the IFL's camera work is fantastic? That they paid attention to the eye that wasn't cut on Farouk's face.
Yeah. He's stalking very well, Farouk. Look at him. Look how he cuts the ring off, man. No following in straight lines. Step into the side. There's good body work from Farouk.
He's beating him up, man.
See how he cuts the ring off, though?
It's actually stunning to watch how he's fighting. Oh my god, that body. Oh my god, that's a nice combo.
Yeah, he's getting. Yeah, McGregor's on the ropes, not throwing back. Just trying to probe. Tried to throw a few back, but really missed with pretty much everything. Nice, yeah, uppercut there from McGregor, but get caught to the body. Damn, it's a good fight. McGregor needs to have a good round, though. What's McGregor? Good body shot from Lee McGregor. Good left hook to the body. But Farouk comes back with three or four of his own. Yeah, that's another thing. When Lee McGregor has success, Farouk kind of answers with more. Again, great work on the inside by Farouk. Oh, they're exchanging. Good shot by McGregor. But Farouk comes back. I mean, again, that exchange, like Farouk arguably got the better of it. Yeah.
Lee looks like he's starting to get desperate.
Yeah. He's landed a few more shots in this round, though. I will say that.
Oh! There was a left there to the body off of a right hook that was stunning.
It's a grueling fight, yeah. Jesus, good shot.
The right on the chin from Farouk. Such a dirty fight from Lee McGregor, man.
That's a nice uppercut by McGregor. Oh, right hand from Farouk over the top. Once again, that shot's not missing. Yeah, Farouk's another Farouk round so far.
But McGregor's doing very well to open that cut with the shoulder.
McGregor's had a better round in this round, but he's still second best. Yeah, that was a bit better. They're both clinching now. I think McGregor's trying to make it a rough and tough type fight. Referee warns him. Deservedly so.
About time.
Fucking grueling.
I have a 4-1.
Yeah, I've got it 4-1 as well. McGregor's, I was expecting a lot more from what I've seen from him.
This is a poor performance. Look at
Yeah.
some of that. Like, look at the slips from Farooq.
Yeah. Like, even when he gets hit, like, he rolls the shot so well.
Yeah. So it's like a half-landed shot, like, or a grazing shot most of the time. It's not like anything massive has landed 100% clean because he's constantly moving.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the best I've seen Farouk fight. By far. Yeah, Stephen, 100%. McGregor's fighting the wrong style. Well, Farouk's probably making him fight that way, to be fair. Just really second best. Again, McGregor on the back foot, getting pushed back. Very reluctant to take too many risks right now. I think he's worried. Like, he's huff, man.
He's getting stalked.
Yeah, good shots by Farouk. Some
Oh,
nice
that left hook. That double left hook.
Yeah, on the front foot as well. It's impressive when an aggressive fighter shows good defense.
In the pocket, yeah. It's kind of a little like Tony in a way.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as good, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. If you're an aggressive fighter and you can mesh in good defense, that's impressive. That's a good shot by McGregor. Good right hand.
McGregor's reminding me a lot of Lawrence Okoli.
Yeah, he's very, very happy to hold, man. But I liked how Farouk fought out of that clinch.
Oh,
good shots by Farouk. Another right hand by Farouk.
clean work.
McGregor lands one good shot, but Farouk lands 4. Like, I can't see how any of these rounds are going to McGregor. And I picked McGregor to win, man. So you could say I've got a bias going into it.
I have money on McGregor, so.
Stephen Lawler saying there's a fight in the crowd. More than likely, it's MTK, isn't it?
Surprised no one's been shot yet.
Oh, good jab. See how he steps into that jab, Farouk.
Almost turned it into a hook.
Bro, I wasn't expecting this type of performance by Farouk.
What, you weren't expecting to see a defensive Sean Porter, was it?
No. Man, good work from Farouk. McGregor answers back with a nice right hand. Great jab from Farouk. Throw.
It's beautiful to watch.
It's excellent. McGregor's showing a good set of knackers. Good right hand by McGregor. But again, no real effect.
It was a good right hand, but there was nothing at the end of it except he pushed on with his shoulder and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Farouk round.
Yep. But McGregor had a decent bit of success in the last 30 seconds. But yeah, Farouk for me. I just can't. I can't see how these rounds are going to McGregor, man.
Unless there's a bias.
Yeah, I can't see it. He's competitive without winning rounds. I'd say that. He's making it tough, but man, see how he just slips those shots, man. That's some good work, man. All the work on it in the clinches. The cleaner work is from Farouk.
What round are we?
So we're round 7 coming up.
It's mad.
Yeah, I've got 5-1 Farouk.
That's mad.
The commentary is making it out to be a lot more competitive than it is.
It's never a good sign.
They are saying he's behind, but
That's a
round
good
8.
sign.
Sorry, round 8. Sorry, I thought that was round 6. Whatever. So yeah, sorry, I thought it was round 6 the last round. Oh well.
It was round 6, man.
It was round 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've got their card off.
Okay, yeah, they messed it up on the graphics. So this is round 7, yeah. Oh, right uppercut by McGregor. Lovely punch. Oh, another one. Another one. Farouk's hurt, slightly buzzed. Great work by Lee McGregor. Found a bit of space for that uppercut. We said it was there for him. There's some nice shots there. Good punch selection. And a right hand over the top. Ah! Oh! Very good start to this round by McGregor. That's better from Lee McGregor. That's what he needed, man. He needed some real success. Farouk's trying to answer back with some of his own work. Good jab, McGregor. Farouk comes back there. Nice body shot. Right hand McGregor. He's picking some nice shots here.
It's definitely a
right
better
hand by
round
Lee
for
McGregor.
McGregor.
Much better round. He's moving, more spring in his step, defending himself a bit better, and picked some really nice shots. Is that a momentum switch?
Maybe.
Or is it just a round off? We'll see. But can Farouk close out strong? Very good round.
It was actually a tight round to score because of the volume punching from Farouk in the beginning as well.
Yeah, I think
It's for me. It's a McGregor round,
Yeah.
cleaner, and he buzzed him.
Yeah, had to use a lot of energy though this round. So yeah, I've definitely a McGregor round. So I've got 5-2 McGregor. Well, providing anything crazy doesn't happen. Good right hand by Lee McGregor. Yeah, McGregor round.
Yeah. I think we've got the same scorecard though.
Yeah, 5-2 McGregor.
Round 1 and 7 for me went to McGregor, and everything in between went to Farouk. 2 through 6 was a Farouk round. 1 and 7 were McGregor rounds.
Some lovely punch selection there by McGregor. Picked some really nice shots.
He's taken a severe steps down since his loss to Floyd Mayweather.
That uppercut though has been there for him, man.
It's about time
he's
he
open
landed
for it. Yeah, that's the one shot you can see him getting caught with, and he finally threw it. On a few occasions he threw it. Yeah, 100% Nordic. The uppercut for McGregor. That's the punch. Yeah, now it's round 8. Yeah, there we go. Has Farouk started the round quite well? But McGregor comes back with a nice little flurry.
None of them landed though.
He looks. I guess he's looking busy. See how Farouk's working in the clincher.
Yeah, he can't. Like he's freeing that right arm up over McGregor's arm. McGregor punching down on the back of the head. Come on.
It's a taxing fight though, isn't it? Physically.
Oh, these guys should be drained in the 9th and 10th round. Oh, it's a 12 rounder. Shit.
Yeah, he got close with that uppercut there.
What belt is this for?
Oh, body shot from Farooq. I thought he felt that. He felt that.
Oh, McGregor's leaning
Yeah, McGregor
heavily
got.
forward.
He
Yeah,
felt
he
that body
really
shot.
is feeling. He's still feeling it, though. He's hunched. Oh, big right hand from McGregor.
That's he
Whoa.
clinching again. This body work from Farooq is effective, to say the least, man. It's very effective. He's a relentless little fucker, I'll tell you that. Oh, good shots by Farooq. Yeah, McGregor's looking a bit busted up. Losing his shape, kind of falling in, looking for the clinch. Well, Farouk's picking some nice hooks to the body. A body shot again from Farooq. Little uppercut to the body. Farouk's got a fucking engine on him as well. Oh, good right hand by McGregor. Snapped his head, but
He's got some seriously good head movement, man.
he does.
Yeah. Oh no, man. This guy's becoming one of my favorite fighters in the UK right now. This fight's making him a favorite.
What's his... Ah, oh, beautiful. Farooq might just be a couple up according to Barry Jones. You know, he's winning this fight, man. What are you talking about?
You know, some people in the OFL chat have it close.
I think that's a commentary, bro. Honestly. Yeah, I've got it 6-2 to Farooq.
You gave round 8, Farooq.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hurting
we're
to the
gonna have
body.
an identical card.
Yeah. That's a body shot, isn't it? That left hook under the shoulder.
It's
Under
stunning.
the elbow. Yeah.
It's a stunning shot. And then he always goes back up with the right hook after it.
Yeah.
But then sometimes he'll feint it and Lee will try to block it and then he'll get caught with the double up hook to the body. It's a great little movement.
Yeah, both of these dudes have got chins though. They've been caught with some big shots.
Yeah, but does McGregor have a body? It's not about the chin at this stage, man. That body's gassing.
Yeah. Stephen Lawler, he's got it 5-3 for Farouk. L Dog 5-2 McGregor. Do you mean Farouk or Jesus? Curry straight face. He's saying a late Farouk stoppage wouldn't surprise him. I could see it. Body shots by Farouk. He's feeling those body shots, McGregor, man. Oh, he's looking for that overhand again.
Fight out in the crowd.
Barry Jones is a terrible commentator. I can't lie. Oh, left. Nice shots by Farouk. Fucking guy, he fights like he's just snorted a fat line of coke. Guy's got energy for days. It's good work. McGregor just holding and clinching and wrestling. He needs a big round. He needs a big round. And he's not doing it so far in round 9. A minute in. Yeah, he's really pushing with his shots, McGregor.
That hurt him.
That right
left to the body hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some beautiful shots to the body, man. Oh, McGregor's grimacing.
You get the feeling he's going to drop soon with one of his body shots.
Oh, it's like Daenerys Inouye in that 11th round.
Yep. Farouk's bleeding a bit more now than he was earlier. There's quite a bit of blood there. McGregor's never been able to keep Farouk at bay. Oh, left hook. Explosive left hook. by Farooq. Again, McGregor just willing to clinch and not working. Oh! Bit more wrestling in round 9. A bit less clean work.
Oh, that slip and that right hook as McGregor came down. He got hooked to the body. Yo, is there a lighting problem or something in the arena? What's going on? Down goes McGregor. Oh, he's drained, man. That was just stumbling on energy right there. Oh, beautiful jab to the body from Farooq.
Yeah, it's a slip, by the way, lads. But yeah, somebody's not paid their electric meter. Farooq fell out of the ring.
He didn't fall out of the ring.
He got
McGregor,
bundled out. He got speared.
he got hit with a spear. Look at them trying to get him back in.
My man's out here like fucking Bill Goldberg. Jesus Christ.
McGregor's absolutely wrecked. And by the way, that should actually be a point deducted.
Yeah, it was deliberate. I think McGregor's spent. He looks spent. He needs a second wind, man, because he's losing this fight. No doubt about it.
They should deduct him a point. He's fought a very dirty fight. It's a Farooq round.
Yeah, Farooq
and
round.
McGregor's cheering like he won that round, me bollocks.
Yeah, he's doing his best Mikey Garcia impression, bruv. A little fist pump. That's a bad cut, from Farooq, on Farooq.
Which one? There's two.
Left, I believe.
On the eyebrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all from the shoulder of Lee.
Yep.
It's the shoulder.
That's spear, though. That's fucking McGregor's best moment. Tyson Fury versus Tyson Fury, Lee McGregor, WrestleMania. Book it. It's gonna happen.
Some people are saying Farooq actually hit him with a DDT. Some people are calling that a spear. Yeah, this is actually a nice little fight to watch, man.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, the cut on the eyebrow, isn't it? Under the eyebrow, on his left.
Right, but it's not in the worst spot because it's not in the center, so it's going down the outside of the eye.
Yeah, the ref needs to get involved here, man. Yeah, have a word.
Ref didn't even call timeout.
Dickhead, isn't it?
He tried to separate them and they didn't move. Yeah, the graphics from IFL are terrible.
Yeah. I'll give McGregor credit. He showed a lot of guts. Oh. Nice shot by McGregor. That cut is getting distracting, I think, for Farooq. Nice uppercuts by McGregor. Good punch. He's picked some nice uppercuts in this round, McGregor, but he's getting worked again now. Yeah, good jab by McGregor.
And then the two after it.
Better round so far.
Tight round.
Bit more messy, but he's still working though, isn't he, Farooq? Not as crisp though, not as effective, not as much head movement.
It's because the dude's leaning on him like he's trying to have sex with him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's leaning on him. Close round so far, though. He has boxed better in this round, McGregor, but again, it's still super close. Point deduction for McGregor.
About time.
Was that for holding?
Yep.
Yeah, the commentators are going on like it wasn't deserved. Jesus.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
Good shot by McGregor, though.
McGregor needs to knock him out.
Yep. Oh, Farooq got caught with a big left there. Big left hook by McGregor. This was, man, this would have been a clear McGregor round. Well, it's still. Oh, good work from McGregor on the inside. Kept a better shape there. Oh, big shots by Farooq.
I don't know whose round this is, man.
I'd probably
50-50.
fade it to McGregor.
You know, I
I'd
felt
shade it to
Farouk did so
McGregor.
much better at the start of the round. What? There was 20 seconds to go in that round. What the fuck happened there?
Yeah, plus the ref warned him at the start, and
Oh
they
my
didn't call
god.
timeout.
All right, look. What am I going to do with this round?
I gave it to McGregor. I felt slightly the better work, but wouldn't argue with Farooq.
I scored at 9-9.
9-9.
Yeah, with the point deduction.
Yeah, yes, that's true. That is true. Yeah, you're right, man. McGregor needs to fucking score some knockdowns or a knockout to win this. He needs to land something big in this round, man. He
How's
did catch
everybody in the chat got the fight, man? We're through 10 rounds now, right?
10. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got round 10 even. And then I've got it 7-2 and 1 even.
7-2 and 1 even. Yeah, I could see that.
Farouk stalking in. Oh, beautiful 1-2 from Farouk. Nice job from McGregor.
Why is he not throwing that uppercut, man?
That's a beautiful combo to the body there. Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
saw
that?
those. Yeah, from Farooq. Yeah,
He doubled up the left and then went into the right. Lovely stuff. Nice right hook there from Lee. Not sure if it landed cleanly or grazed.
man. Yeah, McGregor needs something big, man. Both guys are knackered. You can. Oh, good right hand by McGregor. But again, Farooq kind of rolled with it. That's some hard body shots by Farooq.
And the hook upstairs as well from Farouk. Oh, he's crunching him to the body.
Both guys missed right hands. Lot of clinching.
And who's initiating most of these clinches?
There we go. McGregor's made him miss a bit more in this round, with headshots at least, but still getting caught to the body. Slipping the right hand better now, McGregor, but it's for body shots. Good jab by McGregor. Again, falling into the clinch. Nice uppercut to the body, McGregor.
It's been a very interesting fight, man.
Yeah. I mean, you just feel McGregor's kind of been second best in most rounds, to be honest. Especially first six, man. But
there was a couple of close ones, like 1,
yeah.
2, 4.
Yeah, good little exchange there, but I think McGregor landed a couple of good right hand by McGregor over Farouk's shoulder. And again, that one missed.
Every time he lands, though, he's getting hit to the body, man.
Yeah.
Every single time he's getting hit with that hook to the body consistently.
It's been a consistent. Yeah, it's been. Oh, nice work from McGregor, pushing Farouk back, landed some good shots. Do you know what? I think McGregor won that round.
Finally, a round we disagree on.
I really,
I had it even, man.
I had McGregor, but close, close rounds. I felt the rounds, the rounds McGregor won, they were all close, but the rounds Farooq won, I felt he clearly won. Do you know what I mean? Well, most of the rounds Farooq won, he clearly won.
Yeah. How's everyone in the chat got it? Uh,
I don't even know my scorecards. I've not written it down, but I think I gave. What did I give
actually,
McGregor?
did you give round 10 to McGregor or did you give it even with the point deduction?
I gave it to McGregor.
So you gave him a 10-9 round or what?
Would it be a 10-9 or
Well,
9?
he got deducted a point, so 9-8.
Yeah, 9-8.
So you're giving him a 10-8 round with a point deduction?
I don't know,
Then
just an even round,
it
I
would be
guess. Then
9-9. It would be a
9-9.
9-9 round based on
Yeah,
points. He won
yeah,
the round but deducted a point.
yeah. I'll have to charge it up at the end, but I've got Farooq ahead at the minute.
I corrected my scorecard and gave McGregor round 11 instead of
Nice
giving
shot.
it even.
Yeah, both guys have put a lot into this fight though. Both guys have put a hell of a lot into it. Both guys have earned their paycheck, mate. I'll tell you that. Good right hand by Farooq. Oh, a lovely right hand by McGregor. Farooq hurt. Farooq hurt. Farooq clinching now. He felt it. Well, he's kind of recovered, but another right hand by McGregor. He needs a knockdown at least, man, or a knock. Well,
On my card, he needs a damn knockout, and on your card, he needs a knockout because we have the same card.
yeah.
So I'll tell you your points.
Good rights though by McGregor. Picked some nice shots there.
Oh, that was
Nice work.
bad there. It was just really bad. The shoulder, man. Like he was running into his face.
Good right hand by Farooq though. Hell of a fight, man.
No, man. I think McGregor probably could have been disqualified, man. Not even joking. Punching on the back of the head so much, clenching so much, digging the shoulder into the face so much.
Good jab by Farooq. McGregor needs to seal this round to try and get a decision, but I can't see him getting it. I think he's landed with better shots in round 12, McGregor.
Yeah, it's a McGregor round in round 12.
Yeah.
I'll tally up the scores in a minute because we have the same cards.
Oh, both guys trading shots. There we have it. That's over.
Good fight.
Yeah, the fucking IFL chat is fucking toxic as fuck. I'm looking at it now.
Oh,
Everyone's
it's
just
fucking great, man.
it's funny to watch, isn't it?
Right.
I felt McGregor,
He won the
kind
last
of,
3 rounds.
yeah, he closed out well.
But in the 10th round, because of the point deduction, it was even. I'm going to do up the cards now, Delia.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 40. And then
That left cut is quite bad on Farouk's eye. That's pretty bad. He definitely hurt Farooq in round 12. Well, he buzzed him.
That's 1, 2, 115, 112 Farooq. And we
Yeah.
have the same cards though.
Yeah.
So
it was a close fight. Farooq kind of bossed the first half. McGregor came on strong in the last 3 rounds.
this is gone to McGregor on a split decision, right? Yo, did you see the fucking water spit from Farooq? It was full blood, man. That reminded me of like a week ago when I was in the hospital after getting my kidney stones removed.
Jesus, I can imagine.
Just piss and blood, man. Fucking hell.
Yeah, hell of a fight, man.
How did everyone in the chat score the fight?
Stephen Lawler, he had it 115, 112 for Farooq.
Same as us.
Yeah, he's saying
They're
that's
taking their
exactly,
time getting these cards in, man.
The clinching at times was a bit annoying, but yeah, most of the action when both guys were throwing, man, it was great to watch. Some good exchanges, good shots landed. Just a couple of knockdowns short of a fucking great fight kind of thing.
And the amount of racism in the OFL chat.
I need to watch the fight again, but I think Farooq won it, man. Imagine a draw. I'd like to see a rematch, in 12 months' time as well. Could be a draw. Could be a draw. Nope. Damn, McGregor got it. McGregor got that one. Jesus.
I'm not cool with that, man. I'm not cool with a 3-point swing the other way.
Yeah, one. I to be honest with you, I'm not going to call it a robbery. I'd need to see the fight again, to be honest.
You can say that all you want, man. My post fight needs it in the title.
Yeah, did you notice though? McGregor had that Andre Ward look on his face when the decision got read.
Yeah.
Like, when Andre Ward won against Kovalev, wagging my fingers when Ward's face looked like shit. I got it. It's a good fight, man. It's a damn.
How did everyone in the chat have it? I just want to know how everyone else felt.
I want a rematch, man. Just because it was a sick fight. I felt he'd done enough as well.
But it is what it is. Like,
yeah, I need to watch it again. I'll definitely watch that again.
I felt Huey Fury beat Pavecki.
Yeah, in your defense, he was fucking 3 sheets to the wind. He was drunk as fuck. Man. I'm going to watch that again. It's definitely worth watching again. I enjoyed that. It was a good fight. He closed the show well.
I told you, as we went in there, he was going to win it on split decision.
You did, man. Yeah, in-play bet at that point, bruv. That'd have been a good bet.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
That'd have been a great bet.
Just go for the split decision. Yeah.
Regardless, though, like, whatever we think about the decision, I think both guys can really go on from that. And, yeah, they can learn from it.
A lot of people in the chat seem to be pretty happy, but how did you score the fight? That's what I want to know. Instead of going, yes, McGregor, what did you actually have this fight scored?
Jamstar had it by 4 for Farouk. Kari straight face. He's saying it was a robbery. I felt Farouk won. I'm not going to say robbery, but I need to watch it again.
I'm not going to call it a robbery, but I am going to say it's questionable. It's very questionable.
Yeah. What rounds did we? So I think McGregor pretty much. I wouldn't say clearly, but I felt he definitely won the last.
You want our
three.
scorecards right now, Del?
Yeah.
McGregor round 1.
Yep.
Round 2 Farouk, 3 Farouk, 4 Farouk, 5 Farouk, 6 Farouk. Round 7 McGregor. Round 8 Farouk. Round 9 Farouk. Round 10 McGregor, but a point deduction, so 9-9 even. Round 11 10-9 McGregor. Round 12 10-9 McGregor.
Yeah.
So he won the last 3, won 7, and he won 1.
Yeah.
But he had a point deducted, so 115, 112. It was a 7-5 fight on our cards. 115, 114 point deduction.
Yeah. It's a damn good fight, though. That's a very good fight. Showed his metal, though. I'll give Lee McGregor credit, man. He showed some good metal. Like, he got hurt to the body several times, and he really recovered well. He really recovered well.
Man, that's some professional ass scoring cards though that we have here in terms of point tallying.
Yeah. Coastal X in the chat. Shout out to Coastal X. Never seen you here before, man. So shout out. Apollo Spade. He's saying robbery. Jamstar felt Farouk clearly won.
I'm gonna be honest though. I feel the people who actually really felt Farouk won, they have a better claim than McGregor. And I think that's where the word robbery is going to come from.
Yeah.
Because Farouk definitely has a big claim for the win. And shout outs to anybody in the chat. I felt Farouk won. Blue had the same card as I did. We scored at 115, 112 in favour of Farouk. Pretty close fight.
But yeah, he done enough, I think.
Huh?
I think he done enough, man. One of those fights, isn't it?
Oh. Also, if you're just tuning in and you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and smash the like button.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good fight, though, man. Both guys put it all on the line. They really did. I enjoyed that. That was a good old fight. Yeah, L-Dog, it was competitive. It was definitely competitive. Noah Zubri, 116, 111. I'm presuming to Farouk. MB, he had it. Yeah, he had it to Farouk as well. MB by 1 round. But a hell of a fight.
Hell of a fight. Beautiful fight. Peace out, Kai.
Yes, sir. Peace out, brother. Yeah, I'm going to turn this fight off. I'm not going to listen to the interview. Fuck it. Yeah, Jamstar judges not scoring body shots, question mark. Seems that way.
That body work was immense.
Yeah, I noticed that in a lot of fights. A lot of times judges just don't give credit to body work. For whatever reason. It seems that way. But yeah, I felt Farouk did enough, man. Very good fight, though. It is what it is, you know. I'm going to watch it again. I'll probably watch it tomorrow if I'm not doing anything, which I don't think I am. So we'll watch it tomorrow after our morning wank. So there we go.
Jesus.
Ben Haynes, he's saying, reminds me of Groves to Gale. Yeah, I think both guys needed this fight. They'll learn from it. They'll get better. And a rematch down the line, 12 months' time, 18 months' time, it's going to be a better fight. Tone, shout out to Tone. Didn't score, but it looked like Farooq dominated the majority of the rounds. He certainly bossed the first half. McGregor came in second half of the fight. But yeah, I felt Farooq did enough. Exactly, Stephen. It sounds like a plan, man. What's not to like? Fucking hell. L Dog. I'll answer this one and then I'll probably wrap this one up, What are your top 5 fights you want to see next year if you could just magically make them happen? Dad, do you want to go first or?
Canelo Beterbiev, Canelo Beterbiev, Canelo Beterbiev, Canelo Beterbiev, and Canelo Beterbiev.
I'll accept that. Me
But
personally,
Canelo Beterbiev, the winner of the two major fights at heavyweight, so Ruiz, Joshua, Wilder, Fury fight each other.
yeah.
That's 2. 3. Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
4. You know what? Navarrete versus Danny Roman.
Hell of a fight.
And 5. Oh, that's hard. That's a hard one. I'm going to go with Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford.
Nice. Good fights. And by the way, Sarah Imran, it was a split decision win for McGregor. But my 5 fights, I would say the heavyweight fight that you mentioned. So I would just say Wilder versus the winner of Andy Ruiz, Joshua 2. So that fight, Estrada Ioka. Estrada Ioka. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford if Spence is okay and can fight. Beterbiev Bivol and Ramirez Taylor. They're my 5 fights. But yeah, man, there's some sick fights next year to be made. 100%.
Can I tell you a fight I'd really like to make happen?
Go
Low
on.
key. Like just low key. I'd like to see a new way move to 1-2-2
Mm-hmm.
and fight Akhmadaliev.
Yeah, that's a sick fight. You can't go wrong with any of these fights, man. You can't go wrong.
Another one I'd love to see though. Don't know about you, but you know at Superfly, I
Yeah,
would love to see Chocolatito with how he is right now versus Ancajas.
that's a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight even now. I think, do you know what? I might make Chocolatito a favourite still.
Slight favourite, but that's what makes it interesting. He's on the decline and he's going to go to war with Ancajas. And Ancajas, he always fights better when he's brought out of his shell.
Yeah, and he's very good to the body. Against an older Chocolatito who, has seen better days, that bodywork and that aggression might be enough, but it's a good fight. Okay, L Dog's put his 5 in there. Spence Crawford, Lomachenko Davis, good shout. Inoue Abali, Beterbiev Bivol, and Wilder versus Joshua Ruiz winner. Yeah, I like all those fights.
I would prefer to see Canelo Beterbiev than Bivol Beterbiev, and there's a reason why.
Is it to see Canelo get starched?
I want to see him get knocked out by him, man. He'll knock him out.
Yeah, he will. He will. Hashman Boxing, he said Farooq won that by a couple. Yes, sir.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hashman. Me and Dell scored that 10 rounds to 2 in favour of Lee McGregor.
Yeah, we both had Farooq
115, 112.
Yeah, 115, 112 Farooq, yeah. Huey Fury versus Akole, a close 6th. L Dog. Fuck.
Oh man, that's absolutely nothing. I'll tell you right now that everybody wants to see. Right? It's very simple. You ready for this one, Dell?
Go on.
I cannot wait to see Lawrence Coley move up to heavyweight and fight Malik Scott
Jesus Christ.
in a fight of the century, one for the ages, because it'll put us to sleep forever.
Yeah. Some of these fights, man. What's the worst fight you've actually sat through and kind of stuck with? Like the worst fight you can remember watching and you watched every second of it? I'm trying to think, Usually with those fights I drift out and I'll do something else, but
Matty Askin versus
Yeah.
Coley. I watched every second of the fight.
That's a good shout.
Because I commentated on it. Remember, I commentate on a lot of these fights, though.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. That's a horrible fight, bro. That's a horrible fight.
I end up sitting through a lot of these fights. Do you know, I'd say probably the worst fight to commentate on, though, was a Coley, but the worst one in terms of enjoyment for me was Kubrat Pulev versus Hughie Fury.
Oh, that was horrible.
That was hard, because I was commentating on that, and I've never said so many missed jabs in my life.
Horrible fight. Yeah, another fight I remember on I think it was it the Floyd Canelo undercard? It was fucking Miguel Vasquez versus Mickey Bay. That was a shit fight.
We don't mention that fucking fight.
That's shit.
We don't mention that fight.
Awful. Yo, anyway, man. Thanks for coming on, by the way.
Peace out, fam.
Really enjoyed it. Appreciated it. Everyone in the chat, shout out for coming out as well. If you guys can smash the like on the way out, definitely helps the channel out. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the fight. Peace.